and welcome. Today, we are diving into one of the most significant Supreme Court verdicts in recent times, the judgment on electoral bonds. This decision has massive implications for political funding, transparency, and the future of democracy in India. Let's break it down in simple terms. Electoral bonds were introduced in 2018 as a way for individuals and corporations to donate to political parties anonymously. The government argued that this would curb black money in elections and bring cleaner funding practices. However, a major concern was the anonymity factor. While the government could access donor details, the public had no way of knowing who was funding which party. The biggest criticism was the lack of transparency. Since donors remained anonymous to the public, corporations could potentially influence political decisions without scrutiny. It also opened doors for quid pro quo, where businesses might expect favorable policies in return for their donations. Moreover, changes in the Finance Act allowed unlimited corporate donations even from loss-making or shell companies, raising concerns about money laundering and foreign influence in elections. On February 15, 2024, a constitution bench led by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud ruled that the electoral bond scheme was unconstitutional. The court held that it violated the fundamental rights to information under Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution. The judges emphasized that citizens have the right to know who is funding which political party, as it directly impacts governance and policy making. The court also found that the scheme created an unfair advantage for the ruling party, as it had access to donor details through the State Bank of India, while opposition parties did not. This tilted the playing field and compromised electoral fairness. Here are some key takeaways from the judgment. First, transparency wins. The court reaffirmed that democracy thrives on openness and accountability. 2. Level playing field. Political parties must compete fairly without secret financial advantages. 3. Public political funding. Following the verdict, the Supreme Court directed the State Bank of India to disclose all details of electoral bond transactions to the Election Commission. This means that for the first time, the public will know who donated to which political party and in what amount. Looking ahead, this ruling paves the way for electoral reforms. Experts argue that India needs a transparent system of political funding, whether through state funding of elections, stricter corporate donation rules, or robust disclosure mechanisms. This is not just about legal technicalities, it's about your role as a voter. With greater transparency, you can make informed decisions during elections. When you know who funds a political party, you can better assess whether their policies align with public interest or corporate agendas. The Supreme Court's decision on electoral bonds is a landmark moment in India's democratic journey. It reinforces the principle that governance must be transparent and accountable to the people. What do you think about this judgment? Should political donations be completely transparent? Let's discuss in the comments. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more insightful legal breakdowns. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.